said I would. I'm sorry. A couple things happened. One, my voice sounds different because I am sick when I'm recovering from being sick. So, yeah, runny, stuffy nose and weird throat and makes this weird voice that's kind of lower than my actual voice, but who cares? The camera already F's up my voice. So yes, I apologize for not posting a video in a while. I know I said I would weekly. Life happened. I was busy, I was working, I went to Disneyland, and I got sick. So no video, but I'm back, and I'm posting a video, and this one is titled, The Thing About the Doctors, because we all have to go to the doctors at some point in our life. Me being sick, I had to go to the doctors. There's a couple things that I want to talk about in regards to the doctors. One, I go to the pediatrics. If you don't know what the pediatrics is, it's the kid doctor. It's where you go when you're like 6. And there's toys to play and they put like Disney Channel on. It's not where you go when you're 17. Thing I don't like is when you make an appointment with the doctor. I made one for what time? I made it for 12:30. Made my appointment at 12:30. So right after work I was just gonna go there, get it done, and like, you know, I always show up early to my appointment too. I'll show up 10 minutes early. Thinking, oh, you know, they're going to call me right at 12:30. I'm already early. Maybe they're running early or running late. You know, they give me that cushion. No. When I get there, I sign in. Carolina, birthday, yeah, all this stuff. I sign in and, like, there's one person. There's the parent with her, like, 10-year-old daughter who looks sick. And I'm just like, I wonder what you think what's wrong with me. Because I'm not obviously coughing, sneezing, stuff like that. I'm just standing there with sports clothes on and looking wet because I just came back from swimming. You know, the time passes, it's 12:30, and I'm just like, my appointment is now, and then the mom's watching me, like, trying to figure out what the heck am I doing there alone, like, does she think I'm pregnant or something? I don't know, it was really weird. It's so gross, because you got the kids who are obviously sick, and I'm sitting there with them, and I'm like, you are going to make me super sick because I'm here because I just have a sore throat, and I don't know, I can take care of myself type thing. And then, of course, Disney Channel's on, because it's Disney, it's a kids' TV, so Shake It Up, or I don't know, some Disney show's on, and I'm just like, I don't want to watch this, and the mom's still watching me, like, what is wrong with this teenage girl, why is she here? So, you know, after half an hour of waiting, it's 1 o'clock, I'm still in that waiting room, and there's all these parents, and I'm not getting called, like, not even the person who was there before me is not getting called. I finally get called, after her, of course. You go in a room where it's all small. You go in a smaller room where it's all decorated, and they have wallpaper meant just for kids, and mine had SpongeBob all over, and I was just like, this is the place for me. And they make you sit down on that bed, and then the nurse will start to ask you questions. What brings you here today? Are you on any medication? And you're just like, I'm here for this, and no, I'm not in any medication. I mean, I took NyQuil, but that's it. And they're like, okay. Like, they don't tell you anything. That's all they say. And you think you're taking notes on you. Really, they're, like, out of all the things, all the symptoms they list, feels bad. Like, I don't care. And then the nurse leaves. The doctor will be with you shortly. And the nurse leaves, and you're just sitting there, and you're just like, look at the wall, and the wall at the pediatrics is filled with like stuff about kids. There's also the shots list, which takes all the shots that the kids should have and it stops at age 6. So at 6 they can take your hepatitis shots and stuff. At 17 I'm like, shoot, do I need my hepatitis shot? Like my age is not there. And that's on the wall, and then the rest of the wall's super blank, and then you got the wall with all like the crazy doctor toys. But you don't want to play with it, because if not, the doctor walks in and you're just playing with everything, and like things are in your ear and stuff, and that's just a bad situation. So I'm sitting there awkwardly. Obviously, I get out my iPhone, I'm like sitting, just gonna go through Instagram, the Facebook, YouTube, just go through everything. And you're waiting. From half an hour waiting in that big room, you gotta wait another half an hour in the smaller room, and you hear the doctor go to the other rooms, and you're just like, come to my room. Doesn't come. Finally gets to my room at some point, and I'm already like laying like super bad on the wall, like I made myself comfortable, right? And I have my phone out, and she comes in, like quick knock is all you get, like a quick, and then you gotta go. So at that moment, it's like throw everything down and just like act like you've been sitting there like peacefully, not super comfortably. And she comes in, she's like, oh, what's wrong with you? I think My favorite is when they call you honey, darling, or this one called me Angel. So she's like, Angel, what's wrong with you? And Ash is like, I got a sore throat, I had a fever yesterday, get me better. and then they look at your ears, and I'm just like, you don't need to really look at my ears at the moment. I'd rather, first and foremost, look in my throat. And then you can look at all my extremities and whatnot. So yeah, doctors, I don't know. Personally, don't like the doctors that much. Like, I would rather just walk in one day, get my shot, and like leave. I walk in doctors, like, if there's an appointment, I want it on time. I don't want to wait an hour. I don't want to show up 10 minutes early to a doctor's appointment and know that I'm going to be actually meeting the doctor an hour later. Like, I'd rather just show up at the doctor's 50 minutes late because I know, oh, the doctor's going to meet me in 10 minutes. Yeah, that's my story with the doctors. I know this video was not incredibly funny or informative. I guess it's part of the life category instead of the whatnot category, and that's just because I'm still sick, I'm getting better. Mentally, I'm still tired, I'm muggy, my body's still tired, but I felt really bad for not posting videos, so here's this video. Yeah. Oh, what happened to me in the doctor's was super funny, because I had just come back from swimming, so that's why I had my athletic clothes, and I had my swimsuit under my clothes and whatnot. So in the doctor's, where you have the little bed and stuff, and then they put the paper towel, because, like, I don't know, people do crazy stuff on the beds or something. They put that paper linen. Since I was sitting and my butt was still wet, when I stood up, there was like this little, the paper was wet and it was in the shape of my butt, and so I ran out of that office. Like, the doctor's like, oh, go make an appointment for next week, and as soon as I saw the seat was wet, I ran. Yeah, thanks for watching. Bye!